Yesterday, in a hearing, you had U.S. Representative Gary Palmer was talking about the essence of life when we're talking about the Constitution and our God-given liberties. And I want you to see the exchange that happened there as he pulled up a picture that they found to be very, very provocative.
Reference back to the Declaration of Independence that we're all created equally and endowed with certain unalienable rights. You know, when Jefferson wrote that and the committee approved it, they believed those things were self-evident. You didn't need science to prove it. And that not only were the existence of those rights self-evident, it was also indicative that the rights didn't come from government. They came from outside of government. They even pre-exist government. And the first right that they list is life. Why do you think they listed life first ahead of liberty or pursuit of happiness? I think it's pretty evident, self-evident, that life is the prerequisite for all other rights. Without life, there is no right to privacy, there's no right to choice, there's no liberty, there's no pursuit of happiness. And the question is, Dr. Francis, I want to show a poster. This is world-renowned. It's gone in all types of magazines.
Gentlemen, we'll suspend, and the staff will take down that picture.
You take it down.
In this committee, we admit documents or photographs.
Notice she doesn't have a mask on.
Consent bases.
Nobody does.
And this has not
I
been.
accept the chair's ruling.
Excuse me. This has not been shown to the majority, and it has not been agreed to, and there's no foundation of we will not allow it to be displayed, and we will not allow it to be submitted for the record.
I'm not
That's the ruling of the
surprised.
chair. Gentleman's recognized.
I'm not surprised at all that you wouldn't want to show this photo of an in utero surgery in which the child being operated on grasped the finger of the doctor doing the surgery. That picture was taken in 1999. And
Having not seen the photo, I cannot comment as to what it is.
okay,
The gentleman decided not to share it with the majority.
Now look, she's got her mask on. Nobody else in the place, anywhere, has a mask on. She put it on. She's ashamed of herself,
the
and she
individual
should be.
photo is now 22 years old. His name is Sam. Dr. Fisher, obviously you believe that a child in utero is a person, right? Do you believe that, Dr. Resnick? You're a physician.
He's president of the AMA.
Without seeing the photo, obviously.
I think you're referring to fetuses, and so I just want to be really clear about terminology, embryo,
Latin for baby.
fetus. We as physicians refer, it depends on the stage of pregnancy, using
But when
those
you can
words.
see a hand grasping a finger or you know it's viable.
I did not see your photograph.
I know you didn't. And,
Yeah, he has. He's seen it. Everybody's seen it.
That's the whole point, is that you don't want to confront the fact that this is a person, because a person has rights.
I want to be really clear. A previous member referred to radical activists. I represent the American Medical Association. I represent
They're not
a
radical
profession
activists?
of almost 1 million physicians across this country.
That has no
They come
credibility
together
anymore.
in an organization, in our organization, because we convene them.
Dr.
So the
Resnick,
policy
you
that I
represent 1 million
represent
people who are not
around patient-
uniformly in agreement with positions that your organization is taking. That's why you have other organizations being formed, and rightfully so, because you've gone down a path that thousands of physicians don't agree with you, and I know a lot of them. And the points that I'm trying to make is there are all kind of consequences for abortion. I mean, I know some people, some remarkable people who exist today because even though they were conceived out of wedlock, their mothers gave birth to them. I can think of one right now who was enormously impactful, and that would have been Winston Churchill. You know, there are other consequences for these decisions. And I understand where you're coming from. I mean, you're and where all of you are coming from, and your politics on it. But it's not politics for a lot of people. It's a matter of life and death. It's a matter of the right to live, the right to liberty, the right to pursue happiness. And you want to turn this into something that, I mean, you want to accuse us of not putting the life of the mother ahead of, in certain situations. You've mentioned the ectopic pregnancies, and I don't know anyone who agrees with the positions that you're articulating. So I just find this very disturbing, and you know, I realize that you don't want to see things. You don't want the American public to see things the way they really are.
Yeah, that's right. It's amazing when you try to show that picture, the things that happen, isn't it? Immediately, bam, it's the gavel. You saw nobody, you know, not Congressman Palmer, not DeGette, who was the person who was running that, Diana DeGette, staff behind them, any of the witnesses. Nobody in the room was wearing a mask, but she was so ashamed of the panic that she had when the truth was shown that she put her mask on to make further comments. I hope you saw that.